What I'd like people to know about me is I like to be an example of what you could turn your life into after some of the mistakes. I wanted people to understand that there's always a chance. As long as you still have breath in your body, you still have a day to fight. Growing up, I was a very insecure kid. I was very, very shy, didn't have many friends, but I had a lot of abilities. So I had a 4.0. I had 0 absences. I never missed a day of school. I was really focused on the path that was set out in front of me. You know, what began to change subtly was being brought up to varsity, become more popular, also began hanging out with the wrong crew, the wrong kind of crowd of friends, became a little susceptible to peer pressure. I think first substance was 17 and it was alcohol, where every single person has ever tried it, you know, a high school party. When it's in that setting, you really don't see anything wrong with it. Everybody's having fun, you think it's a way of life. You know, I'd been addicted to every substance you can think of since 18. I thought it was gonna be a one-time thing, but it didn't work out like that. I ended up being addicted to heroin from 23 to 25, as well as meth. And then again, from 26 to 28. In that time, I had served 4 years in prison. Now we're talking 7 years of addiction. And that's when I got incarcerated for the last time. I remember sitting there on the bottom bunk, locked down for 24 hours a day for a week. And my body was sick from all the drugs that I had been doing that I couldn't get no more. And I just remember thinking, you have to fix this. I told myself, I said, listen, bro, I'm here with you, man. We can do this together. We'll figure this out together. It's not too late. At the very beginning of my recovery, it was really just, you know, my friends and family, primarily my brother. Sometimes you just need that one good person. After a couple weeks of not using for the first time and working out and reading and journaling, I started to feel better. Like I started to feel like a different person. And just that feeling of progress was what motivated me just to continue. What I would tell somebody that's nervous about reaching out is that they have what it takes to overcome what they're going through. It's gonna be a team effort. My career now is a motivational speaker, a public speaker, also a content creator. The way that content creation helps me in my own sobriety journey is by keeping me accountable to what I'm talking about and what I'm speaking about. And it also keeps me motivated when I get to see those people that are sending me messages and telling me that I really inspired them. Sometimes you just need that little boost, that little bit of help, that hand up. And so I really would encourage people to reach out for help. Sometimes we learn the hard way, but I want people to not give up hope. At the end of the day, we all have our own struggles, and it's just relative. Everybody's struggles are different. I truly believe that every single person struggling with addiction is gonna get their chance to bounce back and recover. Wherever you're at, you can find support at nextmove.alaska.gov.